Hey guys, Zach here with Mountain Dog Companion, hanging out with some of our F1 mini Bernedoodle puppies here, guys. We have Callie and Firestone's litter here, and man, we're super excited about these puppies. They're doing absolutely awesome. Kind of have the males here with us right now. There's 5 total males and 4 females, so kind of bring the females in here shortly and kind of go over them. We have Angie with us, so she's gonna help out kind of going over these puppies here, and then kind of talk about where they're at in their development stage here. So it's name day, guys, so super excited about this time. We have quite a few people on this list. Oh, buddy, careful, careful.
Next knee is high, huh? I know.
But yeah, these guys are doing awesome, and we're gonna kind of go through each one. We got the scale too, so probably gonna weigh these pups here, so you guys have an idea of where they're at right now. But yeah, we have 5 males and 4 females. So Angie's getting the scale for us. But yeah, maybe we'll start off kind of going through each one here. We did put collars on them so you guys can kind of follow along. And they're right over 5 weeks old, like basically.
Fresh. They're freshly over 5, 2 days.
Yeah, freshly over 5.
Freshly.
So yeah, still developing. Look at this guy.
Yeah,
You trying to get up here, bud?
Here, let's play.
And yeah, we had, I think it was this guy here, he was pulling this around just a little bit ago. So these guys are all pretty chill right now, but again, still developing, still growing. This is kind of, yeah, we'll get into that as well. But let's go through each name here. We got collars on them. So bear with me here, gonna kind of try to keep them all straight, but we got a light blue collar here. And this is Blade. So we got Blade here. Just a beautiful guy, guys. Kind of has a little bit of a white couple patches there in the back, but just a beautiful, beautiful puppy here. And we'll do a weight on him. These guys are, Angie, on size wise, what are you thinking on size here? Just
4.52. So they're on the more petite side, but they're just in early 5 weeks as well. And it's there's 9 in the litter. So that's always a factor, but they're they're healthy, they're well filled out.
But right now a little bit leaner, a little bit smaller.
They're on a little more on the petite side.
But yeah, they're gonna keep growing, keep getting big.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see what the weights level out
Yeah.
in the litter.
Yep, for sure.
He's a little fella. Yeah, he's a little fella, huh?
Blade there.
These are Firestone puppies.
They are.
Means those copper tones are very vibrant. Always in a tricolor Bernedoodle, you always have the eyebrows. You usually have rust down the legs, and then always a little rusty bum.
Rusty bum.
A rusty bum.
So that's Blade there, guys. But yeah, like Angie said, you know, it's going to stay that darker mahogany with Firestone, and his intensity gene being a 10 out of 10. So he just has beautiful puppies here, guys. We got Yellow. Let's go maybe next to Yellow. He's a little bit bigger.
He is a little bigger.
And he is Banjo. So there's Banjo, guys. Got a little, extended blaze here with a little collar coming around the back. He's cute.
Good eye contact, yeah. So 5 weeks working with eye contact. 5.24.
5.24.
Up high. Let me help you. You went off of there. I get you, but I don't like scales either.
What were you going to say there about development? I think you were going to.
What was I saying?
Not sure.
I don't know.
That's all right.
It'll come.
It'll come. Yeah, we'll kind of circle back to that.
Yeah.
Let you think about it here. So that was Banjo there. Kind of right around 5.5 pounds. Probably going to be, I'd say, about the biggest in the litter. We got some smaller guys over here. But yeah, just beautiful pups here all around. We have another, like a darker blue collar here. Again, kind of got the nice white patch. So each one pretty much has some sort of white patch or collar coming around the back. But this guy has a little bit more white coming up here. But he's super cute. So we got Bilbo here, guys. Just a little petite guy, very short back. But like Angie said, beautiful eyebrows. Got the mahogany coming up the side of his face. He's going to be a little guy.
I know what I was going to say, Zach. It came back. I was talking about eye contact.
Yep.
And what we work with. 3.60.
3.60.
He is little.
He is.
Yeah, he's a little petite fella.
That's Bilbo there, guys.
Bilbo.
What was it?
3.62.
62.
So at this point, we work with eye contact and just starting that human connection. And they're doing really great with that. Looking at you. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, right
watch
there.
me command.
Yep. And we actually lift the head
We do.
to kind of start that process.
Yeah, try and get them to acknowledge. And puppies naturally will seek human interaction. But we just want to make sure that we anchor that a little bit more. Hi, sweetie.
He's got his, what do you call that? The gentle paw?
Tender. Security paw.
Security paw, yep. He's getting Angie right there. And that's yellow collar. Banjo. What's up, buddy? You sweetie. So we have orange as well here. So orange is Bo. So we got Bo here, guys. Nice little collar coming around. I'd probably say he has one of the most white like collars coming around the back here. But man, he's just a beautiful, beautiful guy as well. These puppies are just gorgeous, guys. And again, this is Bo here. Also a little bit smaller and petite. So I'm assuming he's probably going to be in the 3 or 4 pound range.
3.34.
3.34.
The smallest yet, right? Yeah, the smallest.
It is, yeah. So Bo's the smallest.
You should have called him Peanut.
That would have been a good name
That'd
for
have
him.
been a good name for him. So just mentioning a little bit about development. In early 5 weeks, toys are still very soft and gentle. This particular week, they start getting toys that are activated with sound. And watching them interact with them and start a little bit of the head shake is really a great something to, like a highlight to watch in the litter. So even the way they walked up and actually approached them, that's really, really good.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep, and this guy here, he's kind of checking out the toy now, seeing what's going on. So definitely part of the development.
Part of the way they work. One thing too that we often mention, or I like to mention, is that puppies in a litter, there's always an early bloomer and a late bloomer.
Yep.
And then some in between. And you can kind of see that starting to happen, especially at 5 weeks. Because not all 9 puppies are expected to develop at the same rate.
That's right.
If you and I were in the same class, you'd probably been the early bloomer.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, right. And I'd have been behind. I'd been catching you. At any rate, so we just make sure that puppies all have an opportunity. They all have an opportunity to learn, and that they can all learn on their own development.
Yep, exactly. Yep, kind of like a kid going through school, like you said. Everyone learns at a different rate here. So, but this is, last but not least, we have Kane. He's got the green collar on here. Got a little patch there in the back. Kind of like his face, little teddy bear face here. He's got the nice mahogany coming up the side. But just a beautiful guy. He's got pretty proportionate socks there on the front and back as well. So again, a little bit more petite. Let's see what he's at. 3.22. So he's the smallest.
Yeah. So what was the largest? 4 something?
5.24.
5.24. Yellow.
Yep,
collar?
that was Banjo.
Yeah,
Yep.
Banjo.
Banjo's over there checking things out.
So almost a 2 pound difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the males.
For the males, yep.
We'll check out what the girls, where the girls lay out in a little bit.
Yep, and then the smallest was Kane that we just did.
The green.
Yep, the green. What a cutie.
Hi. You should be called Peanut.
He should.
Yeah.
And kind of just curious, your thoughts on size, you know, when they get, like, for example, he's a little over 5, so he's probably going to be bigger, fully grown, but not by much.
No.
A little bit of difference there, though, compared to maybe the smallest here, Kane.
So the 2 pound difference in that, mom is a Bernese and 90 pound range, and dad's in the 20 pound range. So at least, I would say 30 to probably 45. 45 might be extreme for them because of the bone structure. Yep. But occasionally a litter of this size can like start to get their bearings, or they can really start to get a growth spurt. And
Absolutely.
so because of those genetics, it's an average between them. They are a little bit more on the petite side, A couple of these smaller ones that were in the 3-pound range.
Yep.
At 5 weeks, they may stay closer to the 25 round, 25, 30.
Yep. Yep.
But I've had a few that have been this small too, and have caught up.
Yeah.
Like our 20 pounds at 16 weeks, and so it's kind of just a guesstimate.
It
right?
is. Yeah. It is. Educated guess. Yep.
Like our parents don't guess our weight.
They don't. That's
or
right.
our height.
Well, it's hard.
Right? They don't do that. Yep. We are what we are.
That's right.
Yeah.
But these guys are going to be great. Great puppies. Pretty much, any type of family is going to be able to kind of mold and shape these puppies for their environment. Travelers, retirees, people with kids, so they do great with kids. And yeah, we have a great group of males here, guys. And yeah.
They are in early 5 weeks, but as a whole, they're a little bit on the quieter side, which is nice.
It is.
They will start to wake up, so you're going to see a big difference in like 6 week, 7 week videos. And also, they had a really nice warm bath and a great little blow dry. So that's a big event for a 5-week-old puppy. And we did photos with them, so they can handle it a lot this morning. Puppies sleep 22, 23 hours out of the day at this stage. I can see their eyes are getting a little on the tired side. Mm-hmm. But in general, still very interactive. And look at this one.
Who is that? The color we got on?
Blue.
Blue?
Mm-hmm. Dark blue.
Bilbo. So he's just laying there like a baby.
Yeah.
And then we got Orange here in front of me, just kind of like right here, we talked about the eye contact. He's very in tune with me, kind of chewing on my finger. He was getting this rope toy a little bit ago. So those are great signs, just overall development. Mm-hmm. And this is Orange again, guys. This is Bo here in front of me. We got light blue, kind of just go through them real quick one more time. Light blue is Blade. So we got Blade here. I think we said the orange. Green is Kane. Yep, I can remember that too. He's the smallest.
Uh-huh.
And then
the last one we did. And yellow.
We got Banjo over there.
Banjo's over there.
So yeah, guys, great group of males here, and we're gonna kind of bring the females in and go over the females. Okay, guys, now we have the females in here with us. We got again 4 females. Just a great group here. Got a couple snuggling there up on Angie. We got one coming up here on my lap, and yeah, they're just hanging all around us. So kind of used to that people or the human interaction we've been kind of talking about throughout the video here. So yeah, gonna kind of start with these girls. Maybe we'll start with the pink that Angie's got. So that is the light pink, I believe, is what we're calling that. Yep, light pink. So that's Nala. Look at her hands, or her arms crossed.
You're a poser already.
Yep.
Ready for lots of pictures. She has a little extended blaze, a little bit of a collar.
Collar coming around the back.
Coming around the right side. Okay, baby girl, let's see what you weigh. 4.52.
4.52.
She's right in the middle, right? Our largest boy was 5 something.
Yep.
Smallest was 3.22? 3.
Yep, 3.22. Good memory, Angie. Really good memory.
It prevents Alzheimer's if you can remember things like that.
Nice.
You gotta start young,
try
Zack.
to do better.
You gotta start young.
But beautiful girl there. I'm gonna assume she's probably one of the bigger girls.
Yeah, she
just by kind of looking at these puppies here.
She reminds me of the little yellow collar male.
Yep, exactly.
What
Same
was his
sort
name?
of build.
Yellow collar.
That's Banjo.
Banjo.
Yep, Banjo. So we got pink collar. We got the dark green. They're climbing up on Angie. Yeah. She's also similar build. That's Minnie there.
Minnie.
So yeah, pretty much everyone has a collar except for these 2 girls here.
4.98. I didn't expect her to be that large.
Minnie?
Yeah, Minnie, you're hiding it, aren't you? Oh.
So she's probably going to be the biggest girl.
Maybe she just had breakfast.
But great markings on her, guys. Just a beautiful tricolor. I know we've talked about that a couple times, but she has nice proportionate socks in the front there. And yeah, she's just a nice looking Bernedoodle there, guys. We got dark purple. Got kind of a dark purple and light purple. So dark purple is Mabel. So we got a Mabel here, guys. Not really anything on the back as far as collars or extended blazes. But man, these girls are just gorgeous here. Got a little Mabel here. Hi, girl.
Look at her little mohawk.
Yeah, she's got a little mohawk there.
I love this stage because the hair starts to grow. They're like growing into themselves.
Yep. Yep.
Then 8 weeks, 9 weeks are super cute, and then they grow kind of out of themselves. But their legs are a little long. You know, that tween age stage.
Yeah. Yep. But check out these coats too, guys. We haven't really talked about the coats. Very straight and fluffy, and they'll have some wave coming through on them as they keep developing here. Coat keeps growing out, but she's got a nice straight coat on her.
These are first generation. So mom's a purebred Bernese and dad is a purebred poodle. So they are F1 mini Bernedoodles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gonna get a weight for Mabel.
Loves you. Come little lady. Come little lady. 3.80. So far the girls are topping the boys.
They are. They are. A little bit more weight to them.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hi.
Oh, you've got one sleeping on your feet.
I know. That's the last one we got to go through. But
who is it? Misty. Misty, right?
Mocha.
That's Mocha?
Yep, light purple is Mocha. So Mocha's here kind of sleeping here in front of me. Oh, there her eyes are open now. But just snoozing or getting ready to snooze here.
Oh,
sorry, girl, I got to pick you up here.
Here comes the grunts.
So we got light purple collar. This is Mocha. A little bit more on the petite side, but has a little bit less white coming over the top. Kind of makes her eyebrows really stick out.
Back,
yep. Clear on the
a
back.
little bit of that creeping tan up the face.
Yeah,
She's
so
little, isn't she?
She is little, yep. And Angie kind of referred to creeping tan, so she kind of has more of that mahogany coming up on her, the side of her muzzle. You tired, girl? You got a big yawn.
She was sleeping.
She was.
Isn't there a rule you don't wake a sleeping baby? I think
Yeah,
there's
no,
also
but
a
I
rule
kinda
you
had
don't
to.
wake a sleeping puppy, Zach. I guess you'll get what you get if you do that. 3.54. I know you're still sleeping.
3.54.
Hello. You want to wake her up? You do. You want her to come play, don't you? So 5-week-olds, they have, you want to get her collar. They've got collars on, which is great. So doing those introductions, everything about curriculum here is about introductions.
Look at these puppies all over you. That's
The
awesome.
girls are all over me.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
The boys were still sleeping. But it's all about introductions. So just laying a great foundation for them to grow from into adulthood. Taking our time to invest in these puppies under 8 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Just doing everything we can to introduce them to the right things at the right development. So the right stimuli at the right development stage.
Yep.
Before fear, like 3 weeks they do sound therapy before their fear stage starts. They actually enter into another fear stage right between 7 and 9 weeks. So making sure that certain things are anchored, like sound toys that have sound, things like that cause interest. Yes, good job, good job.
There she comes. She's piquing her interest.
Inquisitive, yeah. You little curious seekers. Huh.
And yeah, that's, very important to us. We want to kind of lay that foundation, imprint them for now, and then also you'll kind of see it throughout the lifespan of the puppy. So we're doing it for the puppy, but also for the families at home, the life of the dog, and the families at home. So training seems to go a lot quicker. Kind of talked about the eye contact, so they're looking for that next command from their human. These puppies are showing great signs of that and just doing awesome here. So we got one chewing on Angie's pants. But we'll go through names just real quick one more time so you guys can see them. We got the dark green, which is Minnie. So we got Minnie here, guys. Angie has the pink, which is Nala. We got the light purple, or dark purple, I guess. We'll start with her. Angie's got the dark purple. That is Mabel there, guys. Is Mocha here.
Yep. Nala's pink, Mocha's purple. Who's this one again? Dark purple, Minnie?
Mabel.
And this is Minnie.
Just make dark. Yep, Minnie. Yep.
All M's.
All M's.
Well, no wonder.
Gotta keep it straight here, guys.
Yeah, keep it fun. That's what we have to do. Keep it fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, appreciate you guys checking out our video. Again, name day, super excited for the people that are on this list. We'll start reaching out soon to kind of start making the picks and everything. But yeah, we do have availability as well. If anybody, you know, wants to jump on this litter, you guys are welcome to reach out to us. And yeah, I mean, super excited about these puppies and appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you next time.